Okay guys, what I wanted to show you is these K-9 kennels that we purchased from the K-9 Kennel Store in Ogden, Utah. I'm a professional dog trainer. I raise American Fieldbred Labradors, but we train a lot of dogs. I also own a Belgian Malinois. And a couple of things that I wanted to do is show you, and again, I don't sell these kennels, but I have purchased kennels from all across the country. And I've been burned on some kennels because they told me the quality was great. But let me tell you the quality of these K-9 Kennel Store kennels. There's a couple things that I like. Number one, I like this heavy gauge steel compared to my hand. Now, I'm a pretty big guy. I'm about 296 pounds. So you can see my hand's pretty big. This heavy gauge steel has been standing up to Rottweilers that we put in here, Pit Bulls, Dobermans, giant schnauzers, Parisian schnauzers. I love the quality. I love that it's welded at each point right here. And then I love that it's powder coated. Now, so the first thing was the overall craftsmanship of the product that I absolutely loved. At first, you can see there's a 1 foot gap between the top of the welded wires and the very top, which actually, it's a true 6 foot to here. To here, it's only about 5 foot. Now, initially, I was a bit disappointed, but since I've got them in, let me tell you what I did. You can see this here. What I did is I just put 1/2 inch plywood and I screwed it right to the top because we have, this is our indoor kennel area. So screwing it to the top enables me to put any of the dog's items on top that they need. For example, my remote collars, okay. The other thing that I went with were these adjustable bowls. And I really like these bowls for a variety of reasons. Well, here's a good one. You see how they just snap in and out just like this? I didn't have to cut the wire like in the other kennels. In previous kennels that I purchased from another company, I had to cut the wire so they became permanent. This, with a little wing nut mechanism here, allows me to take these off, good girl, and move them around. So I really liked that feature that they used. The other thing was the flooring. This is a 2-inch raised plastic floor. It's a kennel deck floor, and I put it up here so you could see how thick this is. Okay, it has rubber stoppings at the bottom to keep it from sliding around. And I really like that because it keeps the dogs cleaner and overall healthier. And like I said, I cannot complain at all about the overall quality of the K-9 Kennel Store products. I've been a professional trainer for 25 years. We deal with dogs that are not having their best day, and they have a tendency to tear up kennels. Since we've installed these kennels, and these are just 5, we have a couple more over here in our indoor room area, and these are just a few. We purchased 20 kennels from the K-9 Kennel Store. The other thing that I absolutely loved about dealing with the K-9 Kennel Store in Ogden, Utah, I live in Boise, Idaho, so we were able to drive down to Ogden to pick them up. Their customer service was outstanding. I didn't get a chance to meet the owner, but his staff was fantastic, from the office ladies to the workers that were actually there. While I was there picking these up, they were telling me about the powder coating process that they do right there. And they actually gave me a can of their customized powder coating paint just in case, and this is a just in case, that there were any spots that needed to be redone. That was fantastic. When they counted out how many panels I needed, they had them all wrapped, loaded, and they put them right up onto my trailer. And they were great to work with. I was in a bit of a pinch because when I purchased their product, I actually had ordered from another company in Fredericktown, Ohio, and I'm going to go ahead and use their name. It was Options Plus. Options Plus took my money, thousands of dollars of mine, never built a product. I still, here now, 8 months later, 10 months later, I'm waiting for my product. I have found out in the meantime through the Ohio Attorney General's office that Options Plus has went out of business, and I'm one of hundreds of people that they burned. So when I called the K-9 Kennel Store, I explained the situation, that I needed kennels right away. They were able to accommodate me within 48 hours. That to me was tremendous. They had my product available, finished, wrapped, ready to load. All I had to do was pick it up, and they had it done within 48 hours. I cannot say enough good about the K-9 Kennel Store staff and the quality of their products. They're fantastic to work with, and hopefully this will be a lesson learned that do your research and don't fall victim to a fancy website. And if you get a chance to go to the location where they're built, that's I can tell you that really paid off huge for me to see who was actually building these kennels and meet the family, although I didn't meet the owner. But I will say that his staff was fantastic.